Accidental contact with high voltage electricity kills or injures thousands of people around the world each year. You're about to meet some very clever people who are working to reduce that statistic. This small Western Australian engineering company has developed technology to reduce invisible electrical hazards in the home and near power lines, and one of its products has gone worldwide. The simple act of touching a garden tap changed WA girl Denisha Wood's life forever. In 2018, the then 11-year-old suffered a severe shock after a conductor connecting electricity to the Belden house where she lived failed, rendering the tap live. Carl Rosewarne was part of a team which investigated Denisha's case, and it motivated him to find solutions to prevent similar incidents.
Well, I saw the need and decided at that point that I had to leave my job and create a solution to fix this problem and to help save lives in the future.
The result was this, the NeutralSafe device, invented here at Malaga engineering solutions technology company Protective, which provides manufacturing work to neighbouring businesses. The device works to protect people from shocks in homes and businesses by actively monitoring neutral wires to detect any potential issue before the wire breaks.
So many people don't realise that the safety devices that they have in their properties already don't actually protect them when there's a neutral wire integrity fault. So our device actually monitors consistently all that neutral wire from one end to the other, and then it will actually isolate the property instantaneously, rendering that property safe for the occupants. And we will also notify the utilities via their smart meter wirelessly that there's a problem with this particular property at this particular time.
Protective's chief engineer, Richard Kobzinski, is one of the people behind the design.
The idea behind NeutralSafe was to determine the difference in the active and neutral currents, which was the primary cause of an elevated earth fault, where voltage could electrocute somebody. And so we pursued that track and came up with some electronics and some firmware, which is the code that runs in the electronics, to determine the difference between the two currents and then trip a device to break the circuit if a fault occurred.
Accidental contact with electricity rarely offers a second chance, and if it does, the consequences can be devastating. The WA inventors of this device hope that eventually it can be rolled out across Australia to help prevent electrocution in the home.
Western Australia alone is in excess of 7 per week on average reported tingles and electric shocks in their properties. Australia-wide, you're looking in excess of 50 per week.
The NeutralSafe device won an Emerging Innovation Award in 2022, and Protective has also turned its attention to the leading cause of fatal electrical accidents in Australia, contact between machinery and power lines, and its design has now been patented in 57 countries. The Go Up Safely device provides sensory detection when machinery is installed next to high voltage power lines. It detects if electricity is present, enabling the machine to move away safely and preventing worker electrocution. The technology prevents machines from making contact with power lines and lets the machine move away safely after electricity is detected.
Our system is the only system in the world that can provide a lockout function. So it will actually stop the control function and stop the machine irrespective of what the operator is actually doing at the time.
The sensors on the Go Up Safely system use solar panels to feed a solar charging battery in each sensor, providing at least a month of full charge.
It's the motivation of saving people's lives and making a difference where other people have stepped back and said that's someone else's job. We've stepped forward and we've taken all of the problems that we actually deal with on a daily basis is there, and we want people to go home safely irrespective of what they do for a living.